Hi guys, so here is the tutorial for my little fan that I created, and I'm doing this tutorial so that you guys can get an idea of what it is I am asking for the challenge that I am hosting. So to start off, you will need your scoreboard. If you don't have a scoreboard, you can actually like try and fold the paper by hand. So you're gonna need a 12 by 12 sheet of paper, and I was gonna use from the same stack from the Primrose. I actually cut it out and it's right here. I'm gonna be using this checker design, and let me trim off this little piece right here, that little white piece first, because I want it to be as clean as possible. Okay, and if you're wondering about this scoreboard and cutting thing, I got this from Tuesday Morning. It was only 15 bucks, and it was an awesome deal because you get your scoreboard and the trimmer all in one. And I actually needed a bigger trimmer, so this is perfect. Okay, so what you're gonna do is you're gonna take your paper, and since this one has the pattern going like that, I'm gonna cut it like this. You're gonna cut it in half. So 12 by 12, you know the half would be 6. So line it up to the 6 so you can cut it in half. Let me make sure this is straight. I don't want to end up with a crooked paper. Okay. So there. Follow the design on your paper. Now, I did say that we were going to score this. Let me move this out of the way. I did say that we were going to score this every... Let me make sure. I don't want to give you the wrong measurements. Okay. Score every 1/4 and 3/4 of an inch. So I hope I'm saying that right, guys. You guys know me in the measuring. So you just line it up to the starting point, which is that one right there, and start right here with the 1/4 inch, and you score. Come over to the 3/4, and I hope I'm not being so loud because I'm like right here, and you score. Over to the 1/4 inch again, 3/4, 1/4 inch, and 3/4 right here, 1/4 inch, 3/4, 1/4 inch. So basically you do this all the way down to your paper. As you can see back here, I don't know if you can tell, but there's already like score lines under. And the reason I do it at a 1/4 inch and a 3/4 inches is because it gives you the perfect, this right here, like the perfect size. So I will continue to score this, and I will be right back. Okay, so I already scored the paper, as you can see here. That's about how far the lines are. So what we start to do is you start folding, and I fold it inwards first and then outwards, and I smooth it out. And the reason I start inwards is because then it'll be like this on the edge. The edge will be inward, not outward. But you could do it either way, but it's just my preference. So let me just smooth this out. And this one's a bit harder and a bit more delicate because it has this like glitter stuff on it. So I think my paper may be cracking, but it's just because I chose to go with this paper that has this finish on it, like glitter and that number. So you just fold it, and for the sake of the video, I'm just going to pause it, continue to fold it, and I'll be right back. Okay, so I'm just going to make sure I flatten it out as much as I can with this scoring tool that came with my board. And this is what it should look like when you're done with the foldings. And I got a bit of extra on here, So if you don't score it properly, like I kind of rushed through this, and it's kind of hard for me to craft standing up. I always sit down when I craft, so it's like I can see better when I sit down, and you know, I get in my zone and just you know, concentrate. But anyway, you're gonna fan it out like this, and I'm gonna end up trimming some of this on the side over here because I don't want it to be that long. So let me see, where is my blade? And your glue gun should be heating up by now. Okay, I think that did it. All right, so you're gonna need a little piece of string and your hot glue. So what we're gonna do is gather this up as best as we can and apply some hot glue right here. And stick your string on there, and careful because it's hot, and try and do it as clean as possible. But you guys know me, I'm so impatient. Okay, make sure it's kind of tight on there. Then you come back here, add glue, and make sure you get it like in between some of those cracks. Just add glue. And don't worry about it looking a bit crazy, because we're going to come in with a different, what's it called? A thicker ribbon to cover it. So this is what yours should be looking like so far. You're just adding glue and tightening it. Yes, I'm drinking my coffee right now, so I'm not awake yet. But tightening it, there we go, as you stick it down. So you just got to wrap it around a couple times just to secure it so that it doesn't go anywhere when you let it go. And just like clean that off like that. Okay, let me get this off my finger because it burns. And I say just wrap it around about 3 times maybe, just to be on the safe side. Let me just add a little bit of dot right there, a dot of glue. Okay, and just wrap it over like that. Okay, there we go. And trim off the excess. And this is just the crocheting yarn that I'm using here to tie this, and you should get something that looks like that. Just clean off all that extra hot glue and, you know, clean it up. So when you fan it out, you do this to make it stretch it out like this. And careful that you don't break your paper. Just do the best you can to separate it some. Okay. So let me see if I have my scrap ribbon here. Okay, so I got my black ribbon that I'm going to use on the base. And all I'm going to do, so that I don't waste any ribbon, I'm going to start right here. I'm going to apply glue. And I'm going to apply that right there, just like that. Stick it down. I'm going to apply some glue right here and drag this over and cover that up. Okay. And then you can do this one right here. And you just make sure you hold it down. And you trim off the excess. And I have some cheap glue that, oh my goodness, it gets on my nerves. So that's how you cover up the tip, just so that you don't show off all that white lace on there, or I use crocheting yarn. So yeah, you just clean it up and all of that. Now I'm gonna do this. And I'm so sorry about my camera, guys. It is acting very crazy right now. So let me just go ahead and trim this off right here. And this, if you have lace, I think it would look so much prettier. But I'm just trying to give you guys an idea. So let me see. This would be long enough. You start adding it from right here. You glue some. And you stick it down however you wish. Okay. Add some hot glue to the edge right here. This is what it looks like. Let me see if I can find something to add to this, and I will be right back. Okay, so I'm back. I took quite some time trying to find something to match this. I had something that was sent to me in friend mail by a good friend of mine on Instagram, Veronica, that I thought would have looked so perfect with this, but I haven't glued that down, by the way. But I just can't seem to find it in this chaos that I have here in my room, so I just got like a couple different things, and I'm going to play around with it to see what I come up with. I also have some of this black eyelash trim that I was lucky enough to find over at Dollar Tree. So I might speed up this process just a bit, so I'm not really going to say anything. have it. This is my other little fan. The stickles is still wet, so I'm not going to touch it. But this is the outcome. And I decided to make it just to give you guys some ideas. You can add, like, you know, little clusters of flowers around here and here, but I'm very limited right now because I don't really have that much flowers. But this was just an example for you guys so that you guys can get some inspiration and, you know, make a little paper fan. So I hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial, and if you found it helpful, I'm sorry first off if it is all over the place. I'm not very good at making tutorials. I'm more of a shower. I can show you how it's done, but yeah, this is the outcome of it. So if you did find it helpful, I would appreciate it if you gave me a thumbs up and left any feedback. And I want to thank you guys so much for watching this, and hope to see you soon. Bye.